You are so strong, you've got this. You know, everything happens for a reason. Or my personal favorite, just stay positive, you know? I wish you a lot of positive vibes. If you've ever gone through a tough divorce, business collapse, or a health crisis, like in my case, I got diagnosed with cancer even before being 30 years old, you've definitely heard a lot of those phrases, and maybe you sometimes even dream of them. They are not really helpful, don't you think? And I noticed myself, a lot of people just wish you well, but they honestly do not know what to say or do not know how to behave. And if you're one of those people who always feels awkward on how to react to somebody sharing with you that they're going through any kind of crisis, stay with me for the few minutes. We are gonna go through this. Hey, my name is Sascha, and I am, or I was, a bank director on the board of different organizations here in Germany, and now I'm the CEO of my own recovery. Today we are going to talk about the thing that nobody wants to admit. Why the people who are the closest to us can drive us absolutely crazy while we are going through the crisis. With their advice, toxic positivity, or just not knowing what to ask or not knowing how to be there for us. Let's be honest, when all your career, all your health, or all your private life gets stripped away overnight, you feel bad. And you know what? It's completely normal to feel angry, frustrated when you're going through a crisis like this. And I think our society just demonized feeling those negative emotions. What really matters is that how long are you gonna stay in this? And do you have the community of people around you who are able to support you in a right way? Toxic positivity makes a person who goes through any kind of crisis feel broken twice. I've created my personal list of the phrases that you really need to stop using if you want to support a person who is going through a health crisis or any different kind of tough situation.
You are so strong.
Thank you. I can't even count how many times I've heard that, and I appreciate it, I really do. But the thing is that on my worst days, I didn't really want to be strong, and more than that, I really believe that partially this disease came into my life to teach me how to ask for help or to teach me to be weak sometimes. And when you are feeling down or bad mentally or physically, the absolutely last thing you want to be is strong. You just want to be weak, So you just want to allow yourself, not to fulfill everybody's expectations on you are being a very strong woman. And also you're strong sounds like you shift the weight back to the person, like you're really strong, you're gonna deal with this.
There are people who have it even worse in life.
I guess the best way to invalidate somebody's feelings, don't you think? I don't know why, but when I heard that, even though no people kind of tried to cheer me up, but I started to feel guilty. And guilt is absolutely not the emotion you want to have on your way to healing. Number 3, my absolute nightmare.
Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I actually don't even know where to start. It kind of shifts the responsibility from from one person to the other person. And just don't say that. If you really want to do something for this person, just go and do it. You'd bring some food for the person or just come over to watch a movie together. Here we go again. Actions speak louder than words. So how can you actually help when you really care about the person? Just as I like it, let's shift from the empty words to the execution. Step number 1, validate the emotion of the person. It might be very difficult for you to understand what the person is going through, and I felt like nobody understands me. But you know, the worst thing you can do is say, don't cry. Just say, I understand. I might not understand completely what are you going through, but I see how bad you are feeling. I'm just going to be here with you, and we don't even need to talk. So we just can sit here and be sad or be joyful together. Give the person the legal right to be vulnerable. Number 2, it's kind of connected to the previous thing about actions and words. Replace how can I help with specific action. I just ordered dinner to your house for tonight. I ordered some groceries for you. I know you have your doctor appointment tomorrow. I'm going with you. Is that okay? Do you feel the difference? Hold space for this person. I think we are all used to judge, or I think especially men, they feel the urge to do something. But I think the most helpful thing for me was just the presence of people in my life. And you can just sit next to the person, allow for actually anything to happen without toxic positivity, without giving any kind of advice, without the stories about the neighbor that is drinking the celery juice every morning, you know? Just, yeah, be yourself. And it might be a bit awkward in the beginning because obviously there is something happening right now in your life or in the life of your friend. But yeah, I think finding this access to your heart, and like if you deeply care about this person, stillness and presence are the most valuable gifts you can give to anybody who is going through a crisis, especially a health crisis. And don't forget, a crisis is a test for strength. And it is a test not only for the person who is going for it, but for the whole circle, for the family and for the friends. And sometimes I even felt like I was in less stress than my nearest circle, because I had this feeling of control. I had this feeling that I'm doing something. And the worst things ever happening to somebody you love, you feel helpless at times, right? But I hope you can use the 3 advice that I gave you. Let's talk in the comments. What drove you the most crazy during your tough crisis? Were there any words that people said, or maybe behaviors that they demonstrated that really triggered you? And subscribe to Sascha Talks. Let's learn to navigate any type of crisis together with common sense and empathy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.